All right. So here I'm just make a small fan that we used we use the hand saws trying to cut off this shape, and together with our 20 voltage platform. So this is how we make this fan, which is very funny. Actually, it does have some of the wind coming out outside. So this is the way we make it. Yes. Just for fun, anyway. Okay, actually for today's topic is about the saws series. So in our tools range, we have lots of saws in different purposes. So where shall we start? I think we have a lot of things to introduce to you today. So what would you prefer to start? And from the bigger size, as I know there are some big size and small size of those saws. So shall we start? Which one shall we start first? Any preference?
I think we can start from the hand saw and we can from big to small. Also shows to hands.
Yes. So we should one by one about the size from the appearance so that you know the different types of the saws that we are having. All right. So we can bring some of the saws. The hand saws. And with the different shapes. We can show it to you like we put in the hand and take some of the different types. Yes. So those are in different purposes for using those. For those two are very small, right?
Yes.
And it's very handy. And if you are doing some wooden work, this one will be very convenient. Even you can hang it somewhere. And especially this one is the smallest one that I've ever seen in this kind of tools business, or what you can say. So this is the smallest one that I've ever seen. So what is the purpose for this one, or what is the function for this kind of the small?
From size, we can see it's very small, but
yes.
It's not only to cut the wood, it also can cut the metal.
All right.
So we call it ladies' hand saw.
Ladies' hand saw.
Yeah.
But I think if you are using this one, you need the manpower. It's not but the ladies. Right?
Just from the size.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, this one is a little bit bigger and looks like more stronger, even from the frames. As we can see, this is maybe the steel bar. It looks like the steel bar.
Yes.
So this one is, we can see the frames. It looks like more stronger than compared with the smallest ones.
But the blade is 6 inch, so the size is same.
Yes, we can compare those two saw blade, which they are the similar one.
Yeah.
So actually, they don't have much difference with the functions or the capabilities of the blade saw. All right, it's just about the frames. All right, so Thomas, what's in your hand?
You can see this one. This is
for
the a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
bigger than
like some kind of
12 inch.
Yes. 12 inch by half inch and by 24 tons.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is
Double size.
Almost double. Yes.
almost double.
Yes.
And even the frames looks like stronger. Even the black and the yellow, the yellow color, orange color, which is similar to our brand color.
Yes.
So this is the. As we have bring a lot of some other types, we can bring from that another table.
Yes.
This one. Yes. As we can see, this is the hand saw, and from the appearance, as we can tell, there are some difference with those two. This looks like the bigger, and this is like the frames. So actually, this one is one we're using for cutting the wood.
Yeah, special for cutting wood.
Here we can see the size and the material, and even the materials, the teeth. So those are the minings, and even we have the the shapes of these teeth.
Yeah.
The teeth edge. There are some remaining. These are two sides of the edge. So this is about this hand saw. All right, and also we have some other different ways, not only about the size but also about this one. So Thomas, it looks like strong. So I think maybe you are familiar with this one.
Yes, as you can see, this is called the light concrete saw, and you can see it's 24 inch, and its material is 65 mm. Yes, and it's 17 teeth. This light concrete saw is normally used for cutting those kind of concretes, and also like the ice block. So it's very useful for cutting these kind of things. Yes.
The name is light concrete saw, but it seems like the teeth is very much bigger than
you can see.
what we bring would compare with those ones. Even the range between the teeth, these gaps is even bigger, and also at here we can see we have some other part which is combined together. It's alloy or something, so it's combined together, which makes this cutting more efficiency. So this is for the light concrete. Yes. Okay. So actually, in previous live shows, we have introduced you about our 20 voltage for the source. But for today, we will mainly introduce you about the hand source and how's the capability with each of those sources. All right. So start from this one. I think let's try for this.
Yeah.
From the small one.
Yeah.
So how's the capability, and if it's possible to cut in the steel bars or something, we can have a try.
A small steel bar, and they use this mini handsaw.
Yes. Lady handsaw, but you got the main muscle.
Just also. I will use this mini handsaw to cut the steel bar and to see the performance. Okay.
This steel bar is the one that which is very common for us when we are making the concrete work. Especially in the buildings, this kind of the steel bars is especially using making the steel frames, which we use the concrete motor. And later we will use our meter to measure the diameter of this steel bar to show you. When you are using this handsaw to cutting something, especially for the metals, you might need to be very careful for how to use this handsaw, because the way and even the different.
The cutting pace is not straight, so it will be some little difficult.
And as I mentioned before, this you need to be very careful when you're making a cutting. If you make it a little bit unshaped or not straight, this will make your cutting work a little bit longer. I mean about the cutting time. If you make it straight and make it slowly and patiently, and this one will double the efficiency of your cutting work. If you are in a hurry or especially in a competition, so it might be a mistake of using these tools and you get slower your efficiency of the work. And as we can see, this cutting task is almost done. It's just like the remaining piece of this task.
It's almost done actually. so far we already cut about this, and it's lots of energy. You see, are you still calling this one? Previous one electric saw, but it's small, but you need the power to do this. So now we can measure the diameter for this one.
It is 6 to 7 millimeter size.
So we can take a close look with the diameter of this steel bar or reinforcement. It's around 7. It's around 7 millimeter. We can zoom in the camera and check about these diameters. It's around 7 millimeter. So it's truly going to be spent some of the time when you're cutting these steel bars. Okay, so this is the cutting efficiency.
So we call it today is hand saw, but when you cut the steel bar, you still need strong power.
Yes, strong power is also needed when you are operating this. Okay, so this is. I think we can give a close look about the teeth. There is not much damage with this. We can take a close look. We make it like this. I think it will be much clearer. We can zoom in the camera and check this one, right? So the teeth is almost zero damage, so it's almost perfect. We can zoom in the camera now. Okay. All right. So far, this is about the cutting capability. And the muscle from the Jeffrey's muscle. Yeah, this is adjustment with this. So this is our small hand saws, the capability of cutting this steel bar. And we have some others which it is also very efficient when you're cutting some of the steel bars or even the scaffolding pipes. That is also very capable when you are having the work like that, especially when you don't have our 20 voltage jigsaws or
some cordless or some colder.
Yes, if you don't have that kind of things, you can use these hand tools to cut that one. As we mentioned, this blade is not that costly, so we can make it easily. Can buy this one. So this is also very capable when you are cutting the steel or scaffolding pipes. Okay, so are you ready to cut in some of this steel? Are you still having the energy?
No problem.
No problem. So next, this one is for cutting the steel wood pipes. Okay, so we can prepare some of the steel pipes and ready to make the cutting, and we can make the countings. How many seconds we're going to finish this one? Right?
Yeah, right.
You want to make competition?
Sure, I'm ready.
Yes. So let's prepare some of the pipes and see how we can cut this hand saws with the steel bars. So, okay. So this time, me and Thomas, we will compete together to show you how to cut this one with this hand saw. With this one is bigger, but I think this one is gonna take lots of the times.
Yeah.
It might be 1 minute, 2 minutes, or even 3 minutes. It depends on how we cut this one. All right. So let's clear the table. And now we are going to have the test of the cutting this one. Before that, we might need to stabilize this bench.
Great.
Can bring more nails. All right, so now we'll stabilize this bench and we can make this one more stable. And then the next, Jeffrey is having us to checking how the assembly work with this. All right. I'm supposed to, I use my bare hand and then cut it like that. So those two is 12 inches. Those two is 12 inches. I'm trying to stabilize this one. All right. So it's very simple and stabilize this tool. Are you ready to make the competition?
Yeah, I'm ready now.
So which will you prefer? Prefer this one or that one?
I think this one is better for me.
All right. So we can start the counting and use the phone to check if how many minutes we can or how many seconds we can finish with our crab saw. So Jeffrey, when you're ready starting to counting, just let me know and show the camera how many seconds we finish this one. And even from the audience who is seeing our live show right now, please tell us if you have some mistake about the countings. All right?
Wait for moments.
We can show the camera about the starting time. When you are ready to start, just let me know.
Okay.
Ready?
Sorry. Okay.
Start now?
Start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, start.
I wait for you? No, you can stop. Okay, I don't want to take you advantage of you.
All right. I wait. Okay.
Wow.
So, Thomas,
Yes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
And for Ren, it's 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I can show the camera about this one. And this is the cuttings that we have done just now. So this is just a small test and let you know how is the efficiency about this one. Okay, so this is the economic kind of this consult that we are having. So actually, you can make a small test or competitions like that. Your common life, just like activity, especially here in China, it's the winter time. Doing some of the exercise is good for the body, right? Okay, and this is about the hand saw for this one. Actually, we also have some of the saws for cutting the wood, right?
Handsaw we also have industrial model. So because
Yeah,
that's
this
how
is
you
the
cut or the pipe, you choose the impact price one. But I think maybe industrial model there is more business.
Yeah, let me just
This
introduce you
one. Yeah.
something that is for those one with the black and orange color, which is the brand color, and this one is what we call the economy types. And things like this, or this, as we can see, those are the industrial types, which is very strong, and maybe you can double your work, right? Which is a shortening of time.
So Ren, do you remember your best times for
Yeah, the
cutting?
best record, right?
Yeah, yes, I remember that.
So actually, before this live show, we tried some times about how fast we can cutting the steel pipes with the industrial one. That one is only 40 seconds. That is the best result that we get before we start this live show, right? So for today's live show, actually we choose this one, which is the economic one, and it's like 2 minutes or above. So this is about that one, okay?
And this also is blade.
Yes, and also it's about the blade difference, right?
Yeah.
So we can see from those two types, this is the one that we are using just now. And from the industrial one, the blade is different.
We use the 2 metal material blade, so it will be more efficient. Compare with the economic blade one.
Okay, I think we can check with some difference, right?
Also, we can choose just like this.
Yes.
INGCO, make the world in your hands.
All right. So even the teeth is different, right, Thomas?
Yes, I can see. This is bigger, the teeth.
Yeah, this is what we are using previously. We can make it the most 40 seconds to cut off this steel pipes. But now we're using this one. The teeth is even smaller, so that also lower the efficiency of the wood. Even you have the power and the speed, right?
Yes, because for the handsaw blade, we have 18 teeth and 24 and 32. So if more teeth, it will be slowly, but smooth cutting.
Yes.
And the less teeth, it will be fast cutting, but tough.
Yes.
Surface.
Yeah. Speaking about the efficiency, I think when we're using the wood saw, in that case we can see it more clearly and more accurately. But this one is very small and not that easy for us to see this one. And even we can see this
just like this.
What? This is the saw blade that we're using. Okay, and even this still keeping straight. So this is the blade that we're making. It's also as not only about the small size of the small tools, but we keep our value of this brand, which is affordable and the best price with this one. So this is where we are making the best tools affordable with this brand. All right. Okay, so this is about the saws that we are using for cutting the steel things. Even this is also applicable when you're using it for the aluminum, because the aluminum is like less stronger than those steel pipes. Actually, we do prepare some of the steel aluminum, I would say, pedals or even some kind of shafts. We prepare that one. We don't use that one for test because when we're cutting and joints going and coming back, they come up with different, or we can say, the strange noise, which is going to annoy us when we're hearing that noise. So that's why we are not showing that for today. Okay, so this is only for the steel pipes.
So next, I think maybe we can do some interesting things, just like to cut the handle and to see inside.
You want to see the inside?
Yeah.
I think at the previous day we having the live show, we cut the screwdrivers.
Yes.
All right, since you mentioned it, let's do it. So I think lots of the customers, they are seeing, sometimes they're asking if we use materials from here and to the up end. Last time we were cutting the screwdrivers from the top to the bottom. That screwdriver is not available right now. So we're going to cut this and see what's inside of this. Is it the one we're using the material that steels come through like that or not? If it's here or here. So far I don't know. I never opened it before. So right now in this live show, I would like to open one for you to see if this material is going through like that to make it more stronger. I think it might be some other brand or some other things you purchased in your local market. This one is going through just like here or just like here.
Because for this, just like the ceramic handsaw, when customers they complain for the handle easily broken.
Yes.
So we special do some
extend the length of this
yes,
frame
to keep it stronger. So now we will check it.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So what we're using for this, we're still using this saw.
Okay. So.
All right. Just like two brothers hugging each other. Let's remove this soft leg because it's a little bit dangerous when we are making the cutting work. Even the teeth is very small, but we keep the safety of this one. Yeah.
And now we'll do something like breaking the handle and to see inside.
This
to check the quality? Yeah.
Yeah, let's come to check the quality about this one. Actually, this, I don't know, let's just see it. So I'll cut up to here and then Jeffrey will come up to
yeah.
Yeah. This one seems like more easier when I touch it about. All right. All right, I finished my part about this one, and I'm not sure whether the camera can zoom in here and see this frame already up to here, no problem. But later we're going to test the make it more lower to see if it's really reaches here or here or here. I don't know so far. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I see.
We're almost already cutting the frames. Already has been touched.
Okay, I think I can choose this smaller
The
one.
smaller one. This is the advantage with this small size of the handsaw.
Easy operating.
Easy operating and easy control, and also in a very narrow space. This is the advantage with the smaller one. All of us were kind of waiting to see if it's reached to somewhere. All right, so next one, let's leave it for Thomas.
Okay.
Before that, I want to do which one? Yeah, coming from this side.
Maybe industrial. So
Okay.
you still have advantage for cutting.
All right. Let's
from
check.
here. Right, cut from here.
Anyway, as you like.
Okay, I like it.
Just let us to see what's inside.
I think
I think I already cut the steel. Okay.
maybe you need to change another places. So now, as we can see, Thomas is using his left hand. So he's left hand guy. Both of us were just right hand. I hear the sound of the noise. It seems like it's already coming to the steel. I think you need to change the direction. Alright, the sound is coming out again. I think this is maybe the steels or the frames of this handsaw.
I think maybe the blade is not tight.
Read the world in your hands.
Still not coming out. Alright, seems like we got the result, and so far we didn't cut, but we can see the frames already reached the end of this space, which means the frames goes to this direct, I mean this, like this, and goes like this. This is the original one, we didn't do anything, but this is the one that we damaged or destroyed just now. I think they are still remaining. In case to give a better view of this one, let's make it
It's more open.
yes, fully.
Okay, let me try.
You want to try this one? You also cut from the top to the bottom.
Sounds stronger.
It's very strong, actually. The hammer is like too loose or cutting. The small one is better.
But I think it's hard to. Oh, so
Careful, because. Alright, since that it's truly a little bit dangerous. Let's just leave it like that. So see, this one is the frame as yes. So now we can see this one, which is the fully reached to the end of this hand.
Yeah.
Remember, this one is the economy one. It's not the industrial one.
This one.
Let alone about this one, even the weight is different. So this one is much stronger. Even the economic one, they were making it from here up to the end. So this is the one that we're making.
We're not easily broken the handle.
Yes, and also very easy to control. The handle is not going to shake very much. So this is will make it more stable.
So even economic one, also high quality and
Yes.
lifetime.
It's, so don't put too much attention on we were using the word, but economic word. But this brand INGCO is the one you can rely on. All right. So this is with this one we already damaged, but this one also is applicable when you're using. Even this hand is damaged. We can tie some of the soft things, but this doesn't damage the function of this frame or the saw frame. So this is the connecting with this. We can still do using this one even the handle is damaged. So this is using. All right. So this is the one about the economic hand saws. And next time, let's talk about something where we have some other materials.
Yeah.
Especially for I think this one, wood. Those one for cutting the wood.
So you want to cut concrete or wood?
Yeah, it's something like the light concrete.
Okay, this one.
This is the one that we are using for light concrete, also the 24-inch. With the material is similar, which is the same as before this 65 and 17 tapes. So this is one with that. Okay, actually for today, for testing this one, we prepare some light concrete also. Yes. This is the most interesting or funny part for Mr. Thomas. He's the one making the test for this one. Very happy, and he seems like enjoying the test for this light concrete sort, especially. All right.
Yes.
So the next part, I just leave it for Thomas to show you if it's sufficient or not and how to use this hand saws.
Let's see.
It's your time, Thomas.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it's very heavy.
Okay, now it's my turn.
So now we can see the dust which is on the floor. This shows the efficiency of the house, the cutting ability with this light concrete saw. This light concrete is the gray color. Maybe in your country or your city, the light concrete is the white color. So there is not much difference with this. The difference is very similar. And even from the cutting edge, we can show the camera, which is the cutting edge with the block. The smaller one on the ground, we can show to the camera about the cutting edge. The surface is very smooth. If you got more efficiency or more skilled one, I think this one is perfectly as the other side, which is the made by the models. So this is the one as we are making or showing for you. Jeffrey, you want to try for another piece? As we prepare 3 pieces of the light concrete for today, we can make the enough showing, and even we can cut in different shapes. The different shape of the cuttings is also applicable.
Okay.
It depends on the skills of the Jeffrey's work. Give me one hand. This is not only for this light concrete. This let's check about this one. Actually, when we're making this one, we're still in a little bit in a hurry. Seems like we're still in a competition. We're still enjoying the last competition. Actually, we can operate this one very slowly and see much better cutting edge or cutting surface. And also, this is a very also applicable for the ice cubes or for the ice, especially industrial ice. You can using with this how to say the light concrete sauce. Also can be used on that. So this is the one we're using for the light concrete saw. Very efficient and also very reliable, and will help you to make your concrete work more efficiency. All right. So this is the light concrete saw.
Yes.
And the next one, I'm going to show some of the handy tools, also mini tools for the saws that which is applicable for the gardening things. Very handy, very small, and we have two longer one, which is using for the gardenings.
So we have this smaller one and thinner one. We call the compass saws. Very handy and very simple frame. So this is this, and also we have some of the gardenings. Yeah. This is for gardening. Seems like wood bolt saw. Yeah. But the color is in orange or the yellow, so this is different with the previous saw blade. And as we can see, these holes.
Yeah, this you can use a screw to tight to fix with the handle. Yeah. And the handle you can choose like the wood handle, as you like.
Yes. So this is for the connecting to extend the length of the cutability when you are using this one.
Yes. So this you can to cut like high place for the fruit.
And also we have,
branch.
yes, if it's not heading much more higher, we can use this one to reach the higher space to cut the branch of the fruit trees. Yes, trees or fruit trees. And right now Thomas is bringing another, which is using especially in using for gardening work, or cutting the trees branch.
So
That's
and
one.
cutting.
Yes, this one is within this rows. And this is somehow
Here, this part
is the big scissors. For cuttings, especially have the small, which is the smaller branch for your trees, we can cutting using the cutting like this. And also this is also, we can remove this one. This is also this steel pipe, so we can remove. This is with the two functions, two-in-one functions with this. You can cut something like that. Okay. Speaking about that, but our today's topic about the saws. So now let's talk about the saws here. This is the 14-inch and with the SK5 material with 5 TPI, which is we have 3H. This one is different. One piece with 3 edges, and this is going to double the efficiency of the work, because this is going to very sharp and very efficiency when you're making the cuttings. Right? This is for the branch of the trees.
Yeah.
The convenience, we can make it even higher. All right. This is the industrial one. The industrial where we are using it for cutting the wood. And from this we can see, this is the one. We have 3 edges for cutting. But previously, especially for that hand saws for cutting the steel bars, we have only 2 seconds. All right. So let's try and do something to cutting the wood, which see the efficiency of this one. Okay, so seems like very easy and very light.
High efficiency work.
And normally this one used for cutting the wood board, so it will be more fast.
Yeah, this
And,
is the 3H one.
If we cut like the tree branch, we'll use like this,
The smaller one.
and also it will be more easy to cut. Okay.
All right. So this is the cuttings with these 2 different saws. Actually, let's say this is for different types of the wood, but we can use for cutting as the edge is bigger, which is applicable when you're cutting the wood things. So this is about the wood cutting saws. Okay, I hope you still remember the topics that we are talking. Actually, today we truly introduce lots of different types of this hand saws. And previously we tested with this one about the steel bars and the steel pipes that we tested before. And this just now we have been trying with this ones. So this is for today's topic about the hand saws. Actually, this one is especially for the carpenters that can make their own work based on their imagination or their creative things or their skills to do some of the creative works. And they can make the beautiful furnitures, chairs, bench as they want. So we're trying to make one. If you like, you can make in this small the DIY series. Hope you still remember. Yeah, especially the last live show we make lots of the hand tools. If you like that, we can make another design, another series which is DIY series. Alright, so today's live show is mainly focused on hand saws. So the saw series depends on even not only the shapes but also the frames and even different functions of these saws. Alright, so this is what we are having for today. The INGCO live show again for this time. Hope you enjoyed this live show. Thomas, right?
Yes.
This is the second time for Mr. Thomas to join our live show.
Very happy. Yes.
Yes. All right. So this is for today's live view. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.
See you next
See you.
time.
Bye.
Just this jungle.